Yeah, so rookie first debut, in terms of things to look for. Top Shot debut, which is often going to be the same thing if it's a rookie.
Right.
Um, Series one, obviously overall. Are there any utility benefits to Series one over Series two and three?
So when we do challenges such as collect X, Y, or Z, sometimes there are going to be situations where we require you to collect a series one moment from that player or their Top Shot debut. But generally, just like with any collectible, the utility or the value of that is derived by the community itself. So series one moments have they're scarcer because we minted a lot less of them. And B, just like a comic from the 1950s, it's a collector's item. Like there will only ever be one series one. So that's where the value is. One thing that I think I'd love to just touch on really quickly. You broke down rookie badges, Top Shot debut badges. We also have championship year badges. So any moment minted in the year that a player wins a championship gets a badge as well. But I think the big one that we might sleep on a bit is just like, what are moments that will stand the test of time as always being memorable, right? Like the play itself matters, the context matters. So Vince Carter's Top Shot debut is the final field goal made before the world shut down for COVID, right? Like he had a 3-pointer against the Knicks, and then that was his
And
last
that was right, the final shot of his career.
final shot of his career, and that's his first moment on Top Shot. So that's significant. Giannis's block on DeAndre Ayton in the finals last year, like that's a moment
That
that
one
like
just got way more significant too after the injury report.
right,
Insane.
exactly. Drew Holiday in the finals last year with the alley oop to Giannis. That's another one that, like I think that maybe too often we look at the everything besides the play, where I think the play should play just as much of a role because, I look back on my formative memories as an NBA fan, and from Larry Johnson's shot in the Garden, the 4-point play, to Ray Allen's championship winning or saving 3-pointer for the Miami Heat, to Kyrie's game winner against the Warriors. Those moments aren't on Top Shot yet. So we're still very early in terms of what we've distributed out. But yeah, these moments are significant. And like I always talk about, or when people ask me, like, and this isn't, by the way, exclusive to only legendaries, right? We have Carmelo Anthony's field goal that put him to 10th all time on the scoring list. It was just a random 3-pointer over Danilo Gallinari when he was on the Blazers. It's going for like $3 in the marketplace.
What series is it?
It's a series two. And the play itself, it's like, again, not remarkable, but it has historical significance. If you're a big Carmelo fan, like that's a moment that will always stand the test of time of being relevant. We have also Carmelo's career high in the Garden from Run It Back series
Melo
one.
62.
We do. We have Melo 62 in the Garden. It's going for 2,400 at the floor, only 275. It's a rare.
I was at that game. I might need to get one of those.
Yeah, poor Anthony Tolliver getting destroyed in the footage of that play, just getting worked by Carmelo.
Well, he got lucky. It was Michael Kidd-Gilchrist who was getting crushed the whole game.
Yeah, that was the irony of that season, because Kidd-Gilchrist was like known to be one of the best defenders in the league, and not
like
just
Melo and LeBron back-to-back 60. That was insane.
Insane. And that's what I love about Top Shot. Like more than anything, NBA fans can reminisce on just insane timestamps from history in a way that I don't think any other platform or collectible can do.
You're right. That's a really interesting point. I never really thought about it that way. It's like the random visual memories that pop up when you see these moments as, NBA fans. That's interesting. So in terms of packs, I know packs are, relatively hard to get now. Like you jump in line and you hope you're in early enough. Can you buy packs on the secondary, or is that?
Packs coming to the secondary market in 2022. If you're a new fan coming to Top Shot for the first time, there are $9 starter packs for you to get yourself started. They come with, pretty soon they'll come with 3 moments, and one of those moments has the chance of being a rare or a legendary, albeit a slim chance. But if you're a fan of opening Panini Prism packs, like not too different in the sense that you can get lucky, you can get something that you love.
A lot more than $9 too.
Right. So those are available. And then on top of that, every week we aspire to have a drop. Those drops now, we experimented in February with what were called blended packs of every tier. So elite packs came with, say, a 1% chance of a legendary and a 5% chance of a rare. Well, we're going back to our old model where we sell way fewer packs. But if you have a high enough collector score, this is probably something I should touch on really quick. For every moment you own in your collection, you get a collector score point value associated with that moment. So a legendary is worth 1,000 collector score points. A rare is worth, I want to say, around 80. It varies series to series. But based on how many collector score points you have, you can work yourself into queues. And the primary queue, the priority queue number one, comes with the best chance of landing a legendary or a rare because it's gated. So you need, say, a 20,000 collector score to even get into the queue. So now we're talking about 4,000 packs or 3,000 packs going to only 6,000 people that qualify. So if you get into that queue based on your collector score, you have about a 50% chance of getting that pack. And then it triages down. But I digress to say that if you do get into that queue and you do happen to get a pack, you're guaranteed either a legendary or a rare, whatever that pack theme is. Then on the common side, we have limited edition commons that aren't from the base set. The base set is where it's really, you could get a 60,000-esque, edition size. On the common limited edition side, we have moments from the playoffs or from Game Recognized Game, which was a set that Kevin Durant curated himself. Those moments are all numbered to about 10,000 to 15,000. So far more scarce, still accessible and not necessarily meant long-term to be like your retirement fund, but like a way that you can enjoy Top Shot on a daily basis without kind of risking it all.